Good morning, students. Today we are discussing motion of your body in a plane. But here I am interested to tell some numerical problems which are very important for coming exams. Only I am concentrating on the numericals which are going to be observed in the examination. But relevant theory also explained. That is the most useful for examination appearing students. Okay. Now motion of your body in a plane. That means a body is moving in a plane. Plane means two directions. So let us consider a body is thrown upwards with a velocity u, making an angle theta with the horizontal. That is a projectile. We know intermediate standards or plus 2 standards, plus 1 plus 2 standards. If it is thrown upwards with an angle theta, now the velocity is resolved into two components, that horizontal component, vertical component. Horizontal component is Vx is equal to u cos theta. Vertical component is Vy is u sin theta. Now this is the picture which will be discussed later. Now here first point, synopsis points we are discussing. Horizontal velocity Vx is equal to u cos theta. This horizontal velocity is u cos theta remains constant throughout the journey. That means whatever may be the position or path of the here body, that remains constant, value does not changes. Next one, vertical velocity Vy is equal u sin theta. Vertical velocity means like this, Vy value. That is u sin theta at t is equal 0. T is equal 0 means when it is projected at the point of projection, Vy will be u sin theta. That is not the constant. That is a variable value with respect to time. Now, third point is horizontal distance. Horizontal distance denoted by generally x along the x-axis. That's why the horizontal distance x is equal u cos theta into t. U cos theta into t like this. U cos theta, u initial velocity, cos theta, it is a resolved component, and t be the time. As well as here, then t is equal to x by u cos theta. X by u cos theta, that is u cos theta taken like this. Then after that, vertical distance. So here also we are observing horizontal distance because of horizontal velocity, vertical distance because of the vertical velocity. That's why after completion of the horizontal distance, vertical distance y is equal u sin theta into t minus half gt square. So no need to remember or by heart like this. It is from S is equal to ut plus half at square formula. S is equal to ut minus half gt square. Instead of u, you are writing u sin theta. Because u sin theta is responsible for vertical motion, u cos theta is responsible for horizontal motion. That is the thing. This is taken as the second equation. From 1 and 2, here if you are substituting this value in second equation, we will get y is equal to x tan theta minus half g into x square by u square cos square theta. U square cos square theta like this. Then this is already we know in intermediate standards plus 1 standard, that here x tan theta minus half g into x square by u square cos square theta. This is a equation for projected body. Then from this equation we can tell that path of a projectile is parabola. Path of a projectile is parabola. So now here we have to take let is assumption. Let tan theta is equal to a. Tan theta is assumed as a, and g by 2u square cos square theta is equal to b. We are excluding x and x square values. They are the variables. That's why they are exempted. Now here from this one, tan theta is equal to a, g by 2u square cos square theta is equal to b. Then horizontal range r is equal a by b. This is a shortcut formula. A by b is the range. Here And what is the meaning of range? Range be the distance from point of projection to point of falling on the ground. From starting point to the ending point. Distance is called range. This is a horizontal range. So horizontal range R is equal to A by B. Maximum height H is equal to A square by 4B. What is the meaning of maximum height? Here I mentioned maximum height means here height attained by a projectile before its vertical velocity becomes 0. Vertical velocity means here, I forgot to explain here, at this point, at the maximum height point, it is having only the horizontal velocity. Vx is equal to u cos theta, but Vy is equal to 0. Vy is equal to 0. No vertical velocity, only horizontal velocity at the maximum height. Very, very important point. On the basis of this concept, we are going to solve the numericals. Okay. Now here, this is the maximum height h is equal to a square by 4b. Then after that, time of flight t is equal to root of 2 by rg into a. This is the formula. But actually, these are all the three from a and b values. But here it is derived that, look at this one, look at this concept, and also main formula are maximum height h is equal to u square sin square theta by 2g, and time of flight t is equal to 2u sin theta by g. Range r is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. Now like this, maximum range is observed at theta is equal to 45 degrees angle. And next point, at theta and 90 minus theta, body will have the same range but different heights. Suppose two bodies are projected with theta angle and 90 minus theta angle, they attain the here same range but having the different maximum heights. Maximum heights. Here you can mention here also, there is a small diagram for your understanding. So one body is projected like this, second body is projected like this. This is nothing but here somewhat theta angle. This is somewhat 90 minus theta angle. 90 minus theta angle. So the two bodies having the heights h1. This is also having the height h2 like this. But in both cases they are arriving the same range. Same range like this. Okay. After that one here, resultant velocity. What is resultant velocity? Come back to the concept. This body is projected like this. It is moving in the parabolic path. Now, after some time, the horizontal velocity is Vx and vertical velocity is Vy. Horizontal velocity remains constant, what I told already. But vertical velocity Vy does not constant. It gradually changes with the time. That's why here there is a change in the vertical velocity. Now here at the middle we are drawing a vector like this. This is a v. But what is v? V is the resultant velocity of Vx and Vy. That's why the resultant velocity V is equal to root of Vx square plus Vy square. It is from parallelogram law of vectors. P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos 90. So that's why it is from parallelogram law of vectors like this. Then tan alpha is equal to Vy by Vx. Vy means we know in mathematics. Tan theta is equal to vertical value by horizontal value. That is Vy by Vx u sin theta minus gt by u cos theta. U sin theta minus gt by u cos theta. This is the concept. Once again, I will tell. This is a body projected so that making an angle of theta with horizontal theta angle and velocity given to the body is u. Then velocity resolved into two components, that is u cos theta and u sin theta. But here Vx is equal to u cos theta, constant, does not change with the time. But vertical velocity u sin theta changes with the time. here like this, horizontal distance x is equal u cos theta into t. How you can say distance is equal to velocity into time? This is the horizontal distance. So here you have to use horizontal velocity into time. Okay. In the same manner, vertical distance y is equal u sin theta into t minus half gt square. But this is derived from s is equal to ut plus half ut square formula. Now from 1 and 2 you can have this ultimate equation. You have to remember for entrance point of view x tan theta minus half g into x square by u square cos square theta. There is an assumption tan theta is equal to a and like g by 2u square cos square theta is equal to b. But there are some shortcut formulae, that is range a by b, maximum height a square by 4b, and time of flight is like this. After that, and also maximum height, there is a formula for maximum height, h is equal to u square sin square theta by 2g. And next there is a time of flight t is equal to u sin theta by g, and range u square sin 2 theta by g. Whatever may be the situation, we have to by heart all these one. Okay, because actually these all formulae explained in +1 standards, intermediate standards. That's why everybody can remember it. But if you are able to remember these concepts enough to solve the all problems, okay, that are all the very very important problems. We are expecting the problem from projection. Now here like this, these are all the formulas. Next also, one thing you have to, at 45 degrees angle, there is a maximum range. There is a maximum range like this. And at theta and 90 minus theta, body will have the same range but different heights. This is also important. And like this is the resultant velocity is root of vx square plus vy square. But and tan alpha is equal to vy by vx. That is a very very important one, where alpha is the angle made by the resultant velocity with x-axis. Otherwise, here alpha is the angle between v and vx. V is resultant velocity, vx is horizontal velocity. That is the concept. Next we go and solve the problems. Okay, now there is one numerical related to these concepts. I will read it. Equations of a projectile are x is equal to 10t, y is equal to 40t minus 5t square. All values are in SI units. If g is equal to 10 meters per second square, time after which its velocity makes 45 degrees with the horizontal is. That is the problem. Now I will explain. Here this is a diagram for a projectile. Now a body is projected. Now it is making an angle of theta with horizontal. Now the equations are given there. X is equal 10t. That's why we have x is equal 10t. We know already. We know what is x. Horizontal distance is the x. That's why here u cos theta into t is equal 10t. U cos theta into t is equal 10t. Then t get cancelled here. U cos theta is equal to 10. First one. In the same manner, this equation is also compared. Here y is equal u sin theta into t minus half gt square. What I told already, horizontal distance x is equal u cos theta into t, y is equal u sin theta into t minus half gt square. So when we comparing these equations here with the original equations, then you can have y is equal u sin theta, and you can say y is equal, in the problem 40 implies u sin theta is equal to 40. U sin theta is equal to 40. Then you are having u cos theta is equal 10, u sin theta is equal 40. We are having two values, u sin theta and if g is equal to 10, time after which its velocity makes 45 degrees with the horizontal. That means here what I told, after some time, this is the horizontal velocity, this one is the vertical velocity. Now this is resultant velocity v. This is making an angle of alpha with the horizontal. So, but already explained in last moment, v is equal to root of vx square plus vy square formula and tan alpha formula. Here, that's why, therefore, tan alpha is equal vy by vx. What is alpha value? Here, after which its velocity makes 45 degrees. 45 degrees is alpha. That's why tan 45 is equal vy. Vy means u sin theta minus gt by vx means u cos theta. Vx means u cos theta. Okay na? What is the value of tan 45? Tan 45 is 1. That's why here you can say 1 is equal u sin theta minus, what is the g? G value given as 10. Okay, 10 into t by u cos theta, by u cos theta. So getting the cross multiplication, you can have u sin theta minus 10t is equal u cos theta. U sin theta minus 10t is equal u cos theta. But already we got, at the moment of doing the problem, here u cos theta 10, u sin theta 40. So these two values are substituted here. Then you are having u sin theta 40. Therefore, here I am drawing here u sin theta 40 minus 10 into t is equal u cos theta is 10. Then implies 30. 30 is equal 10t. Implies t is equal 30 by 10. 30 by 10. T is equal 3 seconds. This is the solvation. That is the important one. Here again I will explain. Body is projected like this. Equations are given. X is equal 10t. 10t means compared with x is equal u cos theta into t. Then u cos theta is equal 10. Second equation is given there. What is that equation? Here 40t minus it is 5t square. Then u sin theta is equal 40 compared. Then two values are there, but formula tan alpha. Tan alpha is equal vy by vx. Then tan 45 is equal u sin theta minus gt by u cos theta. We know already. So substituting the values, getting the cross multiplication and simplification, we get here t is equal 3 seconds. This is the solution. Okay, next problem I am writing on the board here. 1 second after the projection, a stone makes 45 degrees angle with the horizontal. After 2 seconds, it moves horizontally. That means suppose a stone projected, it is a projectile. So it is going in its journey. Then after 1 second, it is making an angle of 45 degrees. After 1 second means it is not theta, alpha. But what is the main difference between theta and alpha? Theta is angle of projection, starting angle. Alpha is nothing but variable angle. After projection, the theta will be varied. Suppose a body projected with 60 degrees angle, gradually angle may be changed, 40, 30 like this. So here he is mentioning here alpha value. So we have to write down the formula related to alpha, what I told already. That's why 1 second after projection a stone makes an angle of 45. We know tan alpha is equal u sin theta minus gt by u cos theta. U sin theta minus gt by u cos theta. Tan alpha means tan 45 implies tan 45 degrees is equal u sin theta minus gt by u cos theta. U cos theta like this. Okay, now getting that is nothing but 1, we know that equal to 1. So getting the cross multiplication, u cos theta is equal u sin theta minus gt. Okay, why? Because tan 45 is 1. That's why u sin theta, u cos theta is equal to u sin theta minus gt. It is kept as first equation, unsolved equation. But we supposed to arrive one equation by giving the data. Just collect the data and derives one equation. So keep it there. Then after next one, after 2 seconds moves horizontally. Horizontally means here, suppose you are going to take up a projectile like this. This is a projectile. So if it is projected like this, at this position, the particle moves horizontally. Only here, only one point. Once it is projected, it moves horizontally at the maximum height only, not anywhere. That's why here, at this point here, there is only Vx. Vx is there. That is u cos theta. But what about Vy? What about Vy? Vy is equal to 0. What I told? At the maximum height, there is a horizontal velocity, but not the vertical velocity. Vertical velocity becomes 0. If there is a vertical velocity, it moves further. Once it is stopped means its velocity must be 0. But horizontally it is stopped, horizontal velocity will be 0. Vertically it is stopped, that is vertical velocity is 0. That is the important. That's why here Vy is equal implies Vy is equal 0. That implies Vy is u sin theta minus gt is equal 0. Is equal 0. U sin theta minus gt. That you can say that is u sin theta minus how many seconds after? That is 2 seconds. That is 2g. 2g is equal 0. That is u sin theta is equal to g. U sin theta is equal to g. U sin theta is equal to g. So from 1 and 2 equations, you can write from equations 1 and 2. Equations 1 and 2. Equations 1 and 2, what we can have? U cos theta. U cos theta is equal u sin theta. U sin theta is how much? 2g. 2g minus g into t. Here we forgot to substitute. T is equal to 1 second. T is equal to 1 second. Why? Because 1 second after. So here you have to substitute the one value. That's why 2g minus g into 1. G into 1 implies u cos theta is equal g. U cos theta is equal g. U cos theta is equal g. Then here this is the third equation. This is the third equation. So u sin theta is equal to g. U cos theta is equal to g. Then again these two equations are divided. Then 2 by 3 implies 2 by 3 implies u sin theta is equal to 2g, u cos theta is equal to g. So both are divided. Then gg get cancelled, u get cancelled. Tan theta is equal to 2. Theta is equal to tan inverse 2. This is the answer. This is the answer. Tan theta is equal to 2. This is the answer. Once again I will explain. 1 second after, here 1 second after it is making an angle of 45 degrees. That means tan alpha is equal to u sin theta minus gt by u cos theta. Tan 45 is equal to u sin theta minus gt by u cos theta. Getting cross multiplication like this. Okay. Here also you can write here this is equal u sin theta minus g into 1. G into 1. G into 1. And after 2 seconds it moves horizontally. Horizontally means vertical velocity 0, Vy 0. like this. U sin theta minus gt is equal 0. U sin theta minus 2g is equal 0. U sin theta is equal 2g. Okay, then from equations 1 and 2, u cos theta is equal to 2g into g, like this. Then these two equations are divided. Then tan theta is equal to tan inverse 2. This is the very important model, but that means level 3 model problems. AEEE mains as NEET as well as NEET problems like this. A stone is thrown upwards at an angle theta and with velocity u. Time after which the velocity of the body perpendicular to its initial direction. That means here a body or any stone thrown, it is going up. After some time it will have some velocity. But already what I told, the velocity will be changed. It is not constant. That velocity and starting velocity both are perpendicular. That is the essence, understanding of the problem. That will be explained in the diagram. That here, like this. This is a projectile. It will have the initial velocity somewhat u. Now after some time, it will have the velocity like this. This is horizontal velocity Vx. This is the vertical velocity Vy, like this. Here, if you are going to mention like this, extend this vector back like this. If you are mentioning here, you can have theta is equal 90 degrees. That means here, this is the initial direction of the body, final direction of the body. They are perpendicular like this. That is the condition. Time after, what will be the time? Now here, in this way, it is very important to understand the vector rotation of the any values. Velocity is a vector. That's why the velocity can be written in the form of vectors. Vector model is very important for understanding. That's why I selected here. Says initial velocity v1 is equal u cos theta I plus u sin theta j, like this. Velocity can be resolved into two components, Vx horizontal velocity and vertical velocity. Vector form means we are adding the I cap, j cap. I comma j are unit vectors. That's why the initial velocity is assumed as v1. v1 is equal u cos theta I cap, that is horizontal component, u sin theta j cap is the vertical component, like this. Then final velocity and final velocity v2 is equal, that is u cos theta I cap plus u sin theta minus gt j cap. Very important one. Here u cos theta is the same what I told, because for a projectile horizontal velocity remains constant, does not changes with the time, but vertical velocity changes with the time. So I have written like this, u sin theta minus gt. Then both are perpendicular means we know dot product concept. If two vectors are perpendicular, their dot product become 0. Like this. Okay, why? Because a bar, b bar are perpendicular. Dot product a bar dot b bar is equal mod a bar mod b bar cos theta. But what is theta here? 90. That's why a bar dot b bar is equal to ab into 0. That equals 0. Everybody knows. You have to understand the concept. That's why if they are perpendicular, the dot product becomes 0. That's why if v1 and v2 are perpendicular. Then v1 dot v2, that is v1 bar dot v2 bar is equal 0. v1 bar dot v2 bar is equal 0. Here substitute here u cos theta I cap plus u sin theta j cap dot u cos theta I cap plus u sin theta minus gt j cap mention like this. So like this, these are all the square brackets we are mentioning. Okay, this is the j cap. Here you can write j cap. This is a bar. Dot product everybody use now. You can multiply these two. U cos theta I into u cos theta I. U cos theta I into u cos theta I means u square cos square theta. That is equal u square cos square theta I dot I plus u sin theta into u sin theta. That is u sin theta into u sin theta jj. That's why u square sin square theta, u square sin square theta j dot j, u square sin square theta j dot j. And third one, that is u sin theta j minus gtj. That is plus u sin theta, that you can write here, minus value is there, that is minus u sin theta gt j dot j is equal 0. Again here u cos theta, u square cos square theta I dot I, u sin theta, u square sin square theta j dot j. Third one, u sin theta gt are there, minus, that is u sin theta gt j dot j is equal 0. Here I dot I, j dot j are 1. U square is common. That's why u square into cos square theta plus sin square theta minus gt into u sin theta is equal 0. I dot I, j dot j are 1. That implies u square minus gt u sin theta is equal 0. And u taken as common and taken to right hand side. U minus gt sin theta is equal 0 implies t is equal to u by g sin theta. This is the very important approach, not only for projection motion. This will be observed, vector rotation will be observed throughout the syllabus like this. Then what is the main theme? Just you have to understand only one concept. Two vectors are perpendicular, dot product will be 0. Dot product, this is one vector, this one is the second vector. But what is the main difference? U cos theta is constant, but u sin theta is variable. So that is variable. If you are able to find out the dot product, you will get the value t is equal to u by g sin theta. This is the answer.